welcome back to week 3 of Coil Building. My name is Chris, and with me today again is
Anna.
Thank you for joining us. So we left off last time with Anna's pot at this stage here. It has since dried up quite a bit. The top is now stiffened up, which is exactly where we wanted it. So today we're going to be finishing this up, and what we're going to do is mostly work on refining the neck, sponging off the body, and refining the bottom. One other thing we're going to do is we are going to add one more coil to this. Anna would like a shape where the rim of the pot necks out a little bit into a little bit more nicer vase shape. Right now it kind of looks like a tall milk jug. That will make quite a bit of difference. But the first thing she's going to do is right now we have a lot of lumps here. So again, she's going to work on refining this. So Anna, again, you're going to take this rib and you're going to come in here and you're just going to start scraping. And what you'll find is that the shape holds its form really well, and she can go around and really smooth this off by removing the first several layers of clay. So Anna, go ahead and take your time, go all the way around the pot and finish that up. Okay, we're back, and Anna took only about 5 minutes to refine the neck of this piece. It looks much nicer and is much smoother. Now what she's going to do is exactly what we did earlier, and she's going to take a sponge and sponge it off, and that'll make it really nice and smooth. Great, so Anna took about 1 minute and sponged this off, and now it's looking really nice and smooth and really good. The final thing we're going to do is she has rolled out a final coil. She's going to rough this area up, inside and outside, maybe down about an inch or so, and then she's going to carefully place this on here and coil it again, just so it flares out ever so slightly. So Anna, why don't you rough it up and start attaching the coil. Okay, she's roughed up the pot now, and now we're ready to get it wet with a damp sponge. Go ahead and try that, Anna. Remember, you're just going to take it and drizzle it over the top, just a little bit. Wonderful. Now here's your coil. You can start attaching the coil. Remember, you want it to start to go slightly out. Notice how she's holding it at the top. And you've really gotten good at this. It takes a little bit of coordination to wind a coil around like that. So Anna's got a coil on. She's going to add one final one because if you can see here, the top is very uneven. And we want it as close to even as possible when completing the top. So we don't have too much refining work to do. But it doesn't have to be perfectly even, but we want to get it a little bit closer than this. You can see it's really slanted up that way. So Anna, here's your final coil. Why don't you just attach and try to get it as even as possible around the rim, and then cut off the rest that you don't need. So maybe start it right. See how this raises up a little bit? Start it right in there. Okay. Okay, let's look at it, see how even it is. I don't think we need this final bit right about here. Look at it, see if it's level, is it pretty level? Looks much better. Okay, now you're going to take your wooden tool, Anna, and you're going to smear it together. Now this is the very end of the pot, and so let's be very careful and try to smooth very carefully and very gently. Anna is finished attaching this. She did a really wonderful job. She was very careful and tried to really hold her shape really well. What she's going to do is she's going to thin out this rim and make it a little bit more delicate looking. So Anna, watch me. I'm going to work here, and I'm just going to take and gently pinch. See how I don't do much at a time? And I'm going to go around and try to keep it nice and even. So this is very subtle. And just trying to give it a little bit more flare and make it a little bit thin. You see how like right there you got a little divot? You see that? So you want to get a little bit lower than that and smooth that out. There you go. Okay, we have waited several hours and now we are back and we are ready to put the final finishing touches on this. The rim of the pot has stiffened up, so Anna's going to take her time and go around and scrape it all off and then sponge it all off, and then we're going to do a little bit more to the bottom. Then she's probably going to give a quick sponge to the entire thing and it'll be finished and we will show off the finished product. So Anna, why don't you go ahead and get up there and start kind of gently scraping the rim. It's very delicate and thin, so be very careful, just like that. Okay, welcome back. Anna has done a great job. She has completed her pot and we are going to take a closer look at it, but first off, I think it looks awesome. Good job. So tell us about the finishing process. What happened there? How long did you spend? What did you think of that?
I took about 45 minutes of scraping and paddling to make this kind of smooth and straight.
45 minutes, that seems like a long time. What happened there?
Mistakes?
Mistakes? I don't know if I'd call them mistakes, but I think you just started to get really in tune with wanting to make it look really even and round and have a good surface and getting rid of all the dents. And I thought you just kind of spent your time doing that. And that was about the amount of time I probably would have spent if this were my pot. So the key to getting it nice and refined like she did is to spend your time on that and go slow and go carefully. And so it sounds like you got kind of obsessed with making it look good. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Obsession with pottery, it runs in the family. Okay, so that's the finished product. And we are done for today. And we will see you all next week with a brand new project and a totally different technique. So until next time, we will see you. Bye.